This is a very cheery thing to alert people to. I apologize. Hey, XS. I'm burnt the fuck out, I'm gonna be honest. Just to, like, I guess I should also clarify in Discord, in the Discord announcement. Just to clarify, nothing bad has specifically happened to me, but a lot of things just kind of caught up. Yeah. I am Matsy. I'm very exhausted. This year's been, it's been long. It's been very, very long. Between, like, all the obvious political and economic shit that's been happening, and, a lot of stuff that's happened to people I care about, a lot of my friends, and just in general, the state of shit right now just being what it is. And of course, going through my own, like, personal identity journey. It's kind of all just, it's kind of all hit at once. I went on a short walk today without my phone or any music. Nothing to distract me, to just kind of let my head do what it needs to do. And, yeah. Turns out there was a whole lot of emotional burnout that I was just ignoring. Maybe not ignoring, just kind of pushing aside, I guess, is the better way to phrase that. I realize now that I don't really have a stream set up for just talking and stuff. So this is just gonna have to do for now. I feel like I should try to put something up on screen anyway. Hey, Ivy. Yeah. I think that's the worst part, Ivy. There's nothing specific. Well, a lot's happened over this year. And the worst thing is, as far as I know anyway, none of it had anything to, nothing has anything to do with me, or is in any way my fault. I've been watching a whole lot of shit happen, both outside my social life and in it, to people I know and care about, to between people I know and care about, and through all of it, I could do basically nothing, aside from just try to be a stabilizer for people when they needed one. Yeah. Just kind of been feeling like a bystander to a lot of shit. To everything happening this year, really. While I've been going through my own personal journey, figuring out identity stuff, working on changing my streaming and YouTube identity to be closer to it. Just a whole bunch of other shit's been going on in the background, and none of it had anything to do with me, but it was still creating a lot of noise. And when it came to stuff that was happening to people in my social life, it's not exactly like in that case, it's not like it doesn't involve me. But my heart wants it to involve me. I know. Yeah. I'd been at least keeping myself going, figuring shit out for myself. But I guess I never really stopped to just let my brain breathe by itself for a while. And the one time I did, just kind of everything hit all at once. And, I hate to be so fucking depressing. It's just kind of wanted to talk, just see people, see how you're all doing. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ivy. It's just hard, you know? It's hard to watch shit happen to or between people that you know and care about, and just knowing that there really isn't anything you can do. And the reassurance that none of it is my fault doesn't really help. Because on one hand, if it was, at the very least I could try and do something to fix it, you know? Or at the very, very least learn from it and do better in the future. There's nothing I can do for the shit that's happened this year. Or at least it's felt like it. Maybe excess. I don't want to stop streaming or stop working, considering that I've just started hitting a bit of a growth spurt, particularly on Twitch. And I try not to get lost in numbers or anything, but I had noticed that there was a higher average over the last 3 to 4 streams, and I was really excited about that and really happy about that. It made me want to work harder. Can't expect yourself to be able to solve all the world's problems, but the world also shouldn't expect you to fix their problems either. I know. I know. Just... yeah, exactly, Peanut. It is a very bitter realization that, yeah, there really isn't much I can do. Aside from just be there for people. And give advice where I can, and try to stay up to date on other shit that's happening. And it sucks to know that it sucks to really want to do something, but to not be able to do anything. Hey everybody, I'm really sorry for y'all joining in on a very depressed mouse right now, but I mean, at the very least, just to reassure, nothing specifically has happened to me that kind of makes it worse. It's just this whole year, like, has been a ton of noise outside me and my social life, and a lot of turmoil in, like, between or to other people in my social life. When you describe it, the best way for you to be there for others is to be there for yourself. You need to rest and recuperate. I definitely am trying to. I don't want to sit here all night and just mope and feel awful. I never want to do that. I'm the kind of person who, like, wants to be able to identify the issue and then work to solve it. And just knowing that this issue is, that every issue that has happened is something I can't solve is what makes it worse. But I mean, I've already said that. Nobody ever said you need a reason to feel depressed. Sometimes things just catch up to you and you have to let those feelings out. Yeah. I guess I'd just been trying to keep moving so much. And I hadn't given myself time to just think. And I hate to be so fucking vague, but, like, for the sake of privacy and for matters that don't really involve me, I don't really want to talk about a whole lot. Just, a lot's happened this year. Yeah, and I appreciate that, Ivy, I really do. Just, this is something that I kind of have to feel tonight, I guess. Take time for yourself. If you always have yourself working with no downtime, you're gonna burn out real quick. And I think that was part of the problem as well. I haven't been it's not like I've been working around the clock, you know? In fact, I've been doing far less than I want to. It's been hard to get started on shit for the last several weeks. Well, for most of this year, really. And I guess just, it was a lot of external burnout rather than anything that I had been doing. Yeah, I guess it can. Try and do what you want to focus on, but also give yourself time to do things you enjoy, time to de-stress. While all this has been going on, I've been going through my own, like I mentioned, my own personal journey. Between now and, like, 2023, I'd been breaking apart a part of myself that was no longer me and making it into what I hope is more authentic and just being myself more for people just for everybody. And given just how quickly people have seemed to really like Salem, me as Salem, and me just being as uncensored as possible, it's been really, really nice. So the fact that all of this has been has had the backdrop of shit just going wrong everywhere else, it's made it hard to enjoy the shit that I have done. I guess that's, on some level, maybe I care too much about things I can't do anything about, but I can't help it. It's happening to people that I care about. Or it has happened to people I care about. Any work, you have to view any work as a little victory. Yeah, I've been trying to. And it's not like I haven't done anything. It's just been really hard to do as much as I want to. Guilt by not being able to do the work you want to can consume you. I've seen it eat good people inside out. Uh-huh. I have too. Small mouse, big heart. I guess so. Yeah. I don't have anything to put up on the screen, I'm sorry. Ever since I went on that walk like 4 hours ago, I've just been here, I guess. Just kind of existing. Understandable why you're feeling this way, and opening up is definitely for the best. You're a wonderfully caring person, and you've been doing all you can for friends, viewers, and everyone. You deserve a lot more appreciation for what you do. I appreciate it, like honey. It's a bitter irony that if I was just a more selfish person, I wouldn't be feeling this way, but then I wouldn't have the friends that I do. So I guess it hurts more just to see those people I care about go through shit, or have shit happen between them. And even more ironically, this, I guess, transition, even though it's not really super applicable, but this transition into just being a more authentic version of me has been selfish. Because I've barely been, like, I talked about this before, I've been too much of a people pleaser my whole life. So me becoming Salem was purely for myself. I mean, I designed the whole look. The character is very different from others that I've used in the past, and designed entirely to my own tastes. Jinx helped me bring him to life, and I drew out the PNG. I've filled the stream layout with my own, like, passions and hyperfixations, and I'm completely unapologetic about it. This whole thing has just been the one of the biggest things I've done for myself in a long time, and it's felt wonderful. It's just, everything else has been so much background noise. It's been hard to enjoy it as much as I want to, and it's made working on it harder. I don't really know what the point of tonight's stream was. I just needed to talk, I guess. Because it's what you wanted. You need to be a little self-serving, because there's people out there who will take and take till there's nothing left. You spend all your time serving others' needs, you're going to leave yourself for last. Yeah. And ironically, that's advice I've given to others long before I started this own journey of mine. We're allowed to be a little selfish so long as it's not to anyone's expense. Yeah. That's something I believe too. And thank you, Ivy. I try to be. I try to be a good friend. We sometimes do just need to talk and know people are listening. At the end of the day, you just have to realize that there's only so much you can do to help others, and more often than not, just being there is enough. But while you're trying to help others, you have to make sure you're making time for yourself. Make sure your needs and wants are taken care of. Liger for anyone cares, as long as you're you, that's all that anyone will care about. And I love you all too, thank you. I really do. I love my friends so fucking much. I love everybody who's come to watch me do stupid shit on stream, who found me by complete chance. The fact that so many people have been giving me many compliments just on my design, my voice acting on the main channel. It's been really nice. I just wish this year was as good for others as it's been for me. And it's not like it hasn't been without... sorry. It's not like it hasn't been without shit going wrong. I mean... Fuck. I'm changing my whole online... I've been spending this whole year changing my whole online identity. Specifically because shit went wrong in my own life. Not because of something that happened, because of just a realization that that wasn't me anymore, and I needed to change it. And I couldn't just rely on what I'd already built, I wanted to make something completely new. And the fact that it's been working has been amazing, and I just wish... I wish I could be enjoying that more right now. Being a bit selfish is not bad. Sometimes we break so many pieces of ourselves we lose track of who we are. There's nothing bad about keeping the small pieces you have left. No shame in realizing and being frustrated with your own limits and your inability to help in situations you can't. Yeah. I know. It still doesn't make it hurt any fucking less. But I know. And thank you. On some level, Ivy, yeah. Part of me, that old people pleaser side that I've been trying to lay to rest. A little bit of that is still there and saying that I can't be happy while others are hurting so much. And that really is no one's fault. It's just how I was for so long. Yeah, it really is. Especially when it's a mindset that you've had for like 30 of the years you've been on this fucking planet. Which is almost all of them for me. This year's fucking sucked. It sucked so fucking much. Just in general. It's been a horrible fucking year in a lot of ways. At the very least, things have been steadily working out on my end. And that's really the only thing I can control. And part of me fucking hates that. But, I say part, a lot of me still fucking hates that. the small part that wants to bring myself down for the sake of others, that's becoming less and less of a thing. But that empathetic nature, I don't think is going anywhere. I don't think that desire to see others be happy, I don't think that's ever going to change. And yeah, it's a detriment sometimes. I think the most painful lesson I ever learned is that in addition to not being able to fix everyone's problems, some people don't want their problems fixed and will resent you for trying. Yeah. Or some people will just ignore any advice and just make choices that hurt them more in the long run. Some people just... shit has to happen, I guess. And I hate that. Much in the same way like you, I want to make others happy more so than myself. My life always takes priority. Always help others if I can, but never at my own expense. And that's a mindset, tearing myself apart for others' sake, that I've been moving away from. I've been taking more time to myself. The one time I decided to just turn everything off and just live with my own head for a bit, oh god, everything hit all at once. But it's probably for the best that I did. Because if I hadn't, this would have hit even harder much later. Can I just say, the fact that there's nothing really going on with this stream, it's just me talking to you about what's happening and what's on my mind. The fact that there's still like 14 to 16 people here, I don't know what to say. I really don't. And I guess that's part of the reason that on some level I have still felt good about this year, because I've found something that works and is authentic to me. I just need to give myself time to rest and move forward with it, I guess. I don't know. I want to know that we're here for you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. You can sacrifice yourself so much to keep those you care about afloat, but sometimes you need to afford to have a small space for yourself, or else those expectations you have on yourself will end you. Yeah. I only came to partially know you through Kimonaru, but seeing you be more genuine with yourself with these streams has been fun. I appreciate that. I hope Cammy's doing well. Haven't talked to them in a while. But yeah, there was a lot I wanted to do this week. A lot of work that I had wanted to get done and had planned to get done, and I'd been having a bit of an algorithmic bump on the Salem channel, even though I have like only 3 videos on there, 2 of which are shorts. But the fact that it had been getting more attention, hell, the voice acting video is up to over 500 views now, and while that may not be a ton, compared to everything else, on my other channel, my other life, the fact that it's brand new and has already gotten so much traffic for being the very first thing that channel's ever done on such a niche topic, it's really cool, and I'm glad people have been enjoying it. You can only lift people up to the level that you're at. Yeah, that's true. Being really kind to yourself in different ways is kind of painful and sucks too. But one day, on a good day, you can look back and think, hey, I don't feel as torn about these issues as I once did. Hey, Rich. Sorry, tonight's not super fun. It's just me been talking about a lot of this year catching up to me. Just to summarize, nothing bad has happened to me specifically, but that's what makes it worse. Just everything that's been happening in the background outside my social life and to and between people in my social life. Tonight, all of it just kind of hit me at once. After I was just alone with just let myself be alone in my head for a little bit. I had a couple rough years and now I'm living in Australia. I really do appreciate all of you very much. I do. I want to be there for the people I care about. And for the people that I love. That part of me, that's still me. I think I can safely say that that's not a fake personality or a trauma response. I genuinely do want to be there for the people I care about a lot. I just want to see people be happy. Yeah, seasonal affective disorder has been rough, too. So that's just been like a multiplier on top of everything else that's been going on. Lots been happening. Emotions are all over the place. Yeah, they really are. At the very least, though, I do still have my friends. No one's really gone anywhere, just a lot's happened. And I just have to be willing to accept shit that I can't help with. And I think that's the hardest part. I think just in general, the human brain, we do better with resolving conflicts that we... Buff Cowboy, that's a name. Buff Cowboy Hellhound Demon. Thank you for joining Thank you for joining the lobby. Sorry you joined it on such a depressing night. Just kind of felt like turning on the stream for a little while to kind of air my head out a little bit. You can just call me Salem Cowboy, but thank you. Mousy is more of an adjective and just something I put there because it's cute. It's a necessary thing to learn to protect yourself. Yeah. Just... I really appreciate all of you for being here at all. The fact that on a night like this, 15 of you are still here. That's... Thank you. Everyone kept calling him Kobold. Yeah. I may end up changing it eventually, but I just like the name Mousy Salem. It's cute. I may put up a logo or something on the loading screen so people get the gist. It's been a rough year for all of us, but so long as we can stay strong and make it to the next day, we can be there to greet the morning with a smile, stronger than we were yesterday. Yeah. And I guess, on some level, that old part of me was also saying, it really hasn't been that bad a year for you. Why are you so torn up? And yeah, it's just because a lot of shit's caught up to me and been going on around me, and... Yeah, exactly. It's like I already knew the answer. It's just, it sucks. It sucks to know that there's nothing I can do for a lot of people, but I still want to be there. But I think I've mentioned that enough. Thank you, Cowboy. I appreciate it. It's the best thing you do for someone more times than not. That's all they need. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Think I'm gonna go for another walk. Just let my head detox a little more. And then I'm probably just gonna listen to music and do something. Everyone, genuinely thank you for joining, even for just this short time. It's really nice to know that people do care. Because I care a fuck ton about all of you and everyone I know. Hey, Zephyls. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off for now. Just try to let my head rest and... Yeah. I'll still be live tomorrow. We'll be having fun again, and I'll be probably back to normal. Just, yeah, tonight I gotta take some time to let things out. So, really, thank you all. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and at the very least, all of you, please have a good night. And take care of each other, yeah? Take care of yourselves, too. It's been a shit year for all of us, I think. Have a good night, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow.